Alright, I'm picking up on a really nervous energy right now. Let's see what's going on. Aries. 1. A new cycle here? What? In love? Venus? Really? Alright, let's go with the past life. Wow. Alright, we got Celtic energy here. Imprisonment, slavery, spirituality, and religion. This could be a time from a lifetime where, like, I get like the Romans were conquering over the Celtic regions. Imprisonment or slavery over spirituality and beliefs and religion. Whoever this timeline's focusing on used to live in like homesteading type of energy. Father energy, unrequited love, galactic, and wisdom. Wars and battles. This is a past life showing up in this life, or a cluster, or a union, or whatever of this past life, right? There was a time sorry, this is a really heavy energy. It's the new moon tonight and everything, and it's just, I get this Celtic energy, this father energy. I get a lot of druid energy coming off of this. There's imprisonment and slavery, unrequited love, spirituality, galactic connection. This has to do with star seeds, not just any star seeds, but star seeds that have been here since the times of like Stonehenge and stuff like that. There's star seeds that have played this game before. They've been here before, right? They might not have been here in a long ass time. Like, there's people who have stayed dormant in one way, shape, or form or another. There's also energies that were here, have played the game here on Earth before, left, and now they've come back again. They've volunteered, right? That's the definition of volunteer, right? That's why this is all surrounding a lot of spirituality and religion here. There's a lot of wisdom going on. It has a lot to do about these people at one point were in homestead living together. It was a time of great war and battles. There's definitely something along the lines with this unrequited love. We'll get more into that later when we get into the reading. See what the shadows are. Peaceful among the thorns, the child I was meant to be, sleep perchance to dream, anger and chains, queen of my world, and I won't cry for you. I'm seeing the timeline of somebody who has kept the peace. They're not really connected to the child they were meant to be. That is an inner shadow now. That's an angry shadow that didn't get enough attention when they were younger, or weren't allowed to be who they were meant to be. They were forced to be something else, right? So they use a lot of escapism. They do a lot of things to sleep perchance to dream, right? Because they're really angry about these chains, right? But when it comes to these chains, they're the queen of my world, right? They're totally in control of them, so they might as well stay in them. It's like, kind of like a toxic comfort zone. It's like, but they understand these chains, right? And they refuse to cry about a situation anymore. sleep perchance to dream. They don't believe that it's ever going to be real, right? There's definitely this anger in chains. They feel enchained to fate, enchained to another situation, but at least they understand that situation, right? That's the toxic comfort zone there that smothers that inner child, right? Keeps them peaceful among the thorns. It's a thorny situation that they're stuck into. Something's going on. Well, here we go. New moon. Whatever seeds of intention you are focused on tonight, if you were in this reading, there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion in this connection, and whatever's going on here. It could be on multiple levels, right? It doesn't have to be on anything. It's like, it's just whatever this is. It's stuff that ignites you, right? Things that still, I would say, trigger you, right? Some things you just like, I get there, some things you shouldn't even just bother talking about, right? Because it fires you up so much, but there's definitely this energy of that, right? Something between now and the next full moon, whatever seeds of intention that you're focused on right now, or whatever situation it is that you're focused on right now, there's going to be a completion of it by the full moon, which is fitting because we are ending the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, getting ready to go into retrograde, which is usually what it is. The pre-shadow sparks that fire up, and then we get into it, and by the full moon completion, there should be heading towards the resolution of whatever this is, and moving to Mercury post-shadow, where it's the resolution of it. So what's going on? I didn't do the runes. Something about romance going on here. Definitely has a lot to do with the masculines, right? There's this sheath energy, there's death and rebirth energy, the star guidance, flight and movement, right? There we go, the harvest. Something between now and this full moon, something that is going to be a harvest. There you go, that's why I did the one reading for the other. I love it, like, I like to put it in cooking terms. Who's that cooking lady? The French lady. Oh man, I forget her name. She wasn't French, but she learned to cook in France. They did a whole Lydia and Lydia. This is a movie. Oh, it's a really good movie. You should watch it. But I forget her last name. Anyway, when she was doing her cooking show, she always said there's no such thing as mistakes. And that's kind of how it works with tarot reading, at least for me anyway. I'm always channeling different energies, so I always read slightly different. Dude, somebody seriously wants a marriage. We just got 4 of Wands and the Lovers there. No, can do all that. Oh man, this is chaos here. Ended up with the Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to marry a Queen of Cups? Well, that's interesting. Could be a water sign there. Or someone with a heavy water placement. Man, 2 of Swords there. Oh, look at that, because I dropped them, it came out reversed. Someone's doubting this connection for sure. Yeah, you got failure and disappointment around it. Someone is really worried about this. The 4 of Wands there, though, again. We got somebody heavy with the sword energy here. going on the 3D. Got someone up on the stilts there gaining balance. Some sort of dark heart energy here. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody is reaping what they sow. I feel like somebody's like up on stilts. This kind of blocked off energy, like, right? That's the energy that they've got bottled up, right? There's some sort of connection here that's what they're bottling up, right? And it's a bit of this reaping what you sow. What you're the one who filled that cup that you handed out, right? Third party situations, right? Game player. I get a sense that they're watching somebody come into like some sort of celebrations. They feel like they're in a failure about this connection, right? They're really disappointed, right? Because they thought this was their 10 of Cups. They think it's all messed up now. They're like, holy God, man. Got the song Poor Me playing right now. Sorry, but I gotta get past this. Oh, man. So there's just this energy of like, yeah, they're watching. They're paying attention to something, right? That's what's on their mind. Somebody's coming into abundance while the other person feels like they're coming into failure. They feel like this whole thing is messed up. Like, this is an intense, tense connection, right? And it's like, 3 times, right? Like they keep doing this again. It's this big disappointment all over again, right? And this felt like a 10 of Cups. Right? Like, it's like you're watching this other person, like, and you're cut off from it, and they're in a 10 of Cups. What's the 5D have to say about it? We got Page of Pentacles, right? Someone was very immature about making moves. They were very immature about making moves, as that's what you were going for, right? 4 of Wands union, right? So yeah, there is a bit of reaping what you sow, but there's reaping what you sow, and then there's taking control of it, right? There's taking control of it if you want to get the High Priestess. Alright, yeah, so if you want to move, this person wants to move to this High Priestess, they're going to have to start making some serious moves here, right? They're going to have to take ownership of this, right? Because you got the Page of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, right? They made immature moves of what they were going for was a solid union, right? And now they got to kind of reap what they sow. But there's a bit of taking the bull by the horns here energy if you want to move towards the High Priestess, right? Page of Wands, this person was kind of immature, right? They did some of that bullshit fucking masculine energy, right? And now there's a 9 of Pentacles. There's like, yeah, like I did that, but at the same time, now this is all I can focus on. They want to try to be the King of Cups. They want to try to bring in this. I even got like these 2 kids holding the pentacle. They're bringing in a balance here. They're working on it. They're working on skills, right? There's a bit of like they're getting past this hump on the reaping what they sow, right? Okay, so it's a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but I'm kind of perfecting these skills, right? I get perfecting the skills of being calm when someone yells at them, right? 9 of Swords there, right? It's a lot of anxiety. Like they get scared they're gonna get yelled at. This person does not like being yelled at. Like, they're terrified of being yelled at. They don't like being yelled at all. It's not... That's deep-seated. This person does not like being yelled at. It's a thing. Right? 2 of Wands. They're trying to see a way forward, though. They see a really strong soul connection, something that makes them feel nostalgic, right? It's almost like a nostalgic energy, right? And they're making a judgment here. What are they making a judgment about? They're making judgment about what kind of energy they want in their life, what kind of traditions they want in their life, what kind of path they want to follow in their life, what kind of, whatever path you choose is also one that you're guiding with. That's what I always get with the Hierophant. It's a guiding energy. It's not just a ruling energy, right? We have this Page of Swords. This person is watching some situations here. Five of Chalices, like, look at them, they're like reaching back, they're like, it's like a cup that they drop that they're reaching for, they're like, they're watching it, they're very confused, about it, right? It's like there's just so much that they don't understand about it, right? They feel like there's a lot of lies and secrets about it. They want to come out of this energy, right? I get like a reverse Ten of Swords. Like somebody has every reason to act like the victim, but they're not. Instead, they're acting like the Queen of Cups. And I feel like this is very confusing for this magician, right? That's what this magician is watching, right? And it's kind of like this Queen of Cups even kind of showing this person how to use this true magician energy, right? Because this is justice coming in the situation. Someone's been left out of the cold, and someone has a sword of truth. Someone has a secret that they want to tell. They have a truth that they want to tell somebody, and they're trying to figure out how to come towards them and tell them this truth. They feel like it'll bring balance, but it's going to be a lot of movement, or there's a lot of distance here. King of Swords. This person is trying to get all their ducks in a row in order to pull this off. What are they trying to pull off? Yeah, they're definitely trying to find who they've had the most balance with. Temperance, right? I get some like control over addictions and things like that. And for real, I'm not, yeah. Ace of Swords, a victory here. I'm not opposed to having a good time, right? I'm not opposed to doing any of that shit, right? Whatever it is that you like to party with, whatever your demons are, right? And it's okay to find somebody that your demons play well with, but when someone's demons start to destroy them, they need someone who's also going to stand on the shield wall with them and save them from these demons, right? Or at least help them fight them, right? And I think that's the death and rebirth cycle that's going on here, right? There's definitely some new foundations being built here for this Queen of Wands. They're moving towards a Ten of Pentacles. I get kind of a Queen of Pentacles or Wands getting her ducks in a row too, right? Yeah, Emperor energy. There's that Aries energy. Queen of Wands all the way. Divine Feminine Aries all the way here, right? What are they working on? Three of Pentacles. What are they trying to build there, right? They're working on building a home, right? King of Wands energy, right? There's a King of Wands energy here that brings some conflicts. It could be a male fire sign or a masculine fire sign. But there's definitely this fiery energy here that does cause some conflict here for this person. Ooh, it's a Knight of Cups. And a Knight of Wands. It's a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Wands coming in for a victory. Ace of Pentacles. Doors are opening on the 3D towards this Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Someone's in a self-imprisonment. Wow. Ace of Wands. All aces. Nine of Cups. Alright, y'all. This is getting too intense, and I think I've been going long enough, 20 minutes. Alright, I'm going to start doing extended readings somewhere. I don't know. If you're interested in extended readings, hit the like button. I'll know when my likes go up. But I'm going to end this here. This is some crazy energy going on. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I feel like I'm going to rat some of these plans out if I go any further. I don't want to ruin anybody's holiday season. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and trippy paths with me. Yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all later.